You can all be seated. When we do this, we do these throughout the Confederacy, throughout New York State and Canada, all the nations. We do it in our ceremonies, when we have small or big gatherings, in our council meetings. And so when someone stands and has the floor, they're respected in that way. So it's all right to be seated while I do this. I'll do this in the Onondaga language. It's done throughout the Confederacy in Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Seneca, and Tuscarora. So we still continue our ceremonies throughout our communities, through Ontario, as far as Oneida, Wisconsin. And so I'll do this in the Onondaga language. La swatahon si yosta kan johkwa. Na iha sungwawi ne sungwai isa ni ongwai ho denk. Na ne hadik do ni ongwetege skadah ne en ni ontega. Na go and do yehta ne ka na hanyo. I di na gan gai hun dahkwa to no na gata gohta ne hande gai ho dik. Da na go hya toni one do da toni one take say da skano ai do no do ni hik. Da na go hya ni di ongwetege ongwai usi ne tona ne skada ho twang wat ni go ha. Itan do di yehta dan do dat no ha. Dāne to di ne tek tong gwat ni goha. And dāne hia toha wan jada na ne ti no ha ti no henkwa. To no yen twasi tsa ni ho I ungwa te gen hasa. To no di ungwa kwa hade ne ungwa ni gohi ostakui. And dāna ne na ne watawi. Ka sunto ko di wate en deti sa no ni sa go I honda. And dāna di wade no nya skada hando a gwat ni goha. Wade ti no ha ti no ha tsa wan jade. And I go atone te tina hane a goe go that hind down hane sungwa di sai. Dāne to di ne tek tongwa ni goha. And dāna net sat di o wa ye na ne onki o husa I o stakui. Nai onki a toyenik na nenge di o twit no di. Ai o a da ho hui nenge ne skana at ka hatumi. Nai to ha go ne don ta ho ne to di o wa ye. And dāna di with wade no nya skada hando a wat ni goha. O te tina hane net sat di o wa ye. Dāne to di ne tek tongwa ni goha. And dāna hoi waka shungoi na nega sago wiho tunyo. Nanga wiho wane and honadi hunda sago wiho kanistani. And yohtendina iti so da hadwana dundias hikai kon sagot ne tenita. Dāna o net said wachi a in the ka gayakwa. Na kwa na iti so da sumka gayakwa. And dāna to yeti a daya just a no kwainyo. And I ne wiho wane sa no ni honadi hunda. And I did what those on you. So ason hona di wade en dieti tsa no ni hona di hona tsa kain yade. And dāna di wade no nya skada hendo agwa ni go ha wade tino ha ne agwe ne ason hona di wade en dieti tsa no ni hona di hona tsa kain yade. Dāna to di ne tek tongwa ni go ha. And dāna so go ya da agwa ne ka ye nyungwe te ke di yunki yan yado. Tu no to te en diu sa no tok nak di sa. Ne chisok do no ndi sa ha na dāna. Na iha wa hatoga tato yanaha ayago yatagon yondo wa yesa ovenjade. I say ne do techni taha. And I ha so go yat dagwa ne ka yin yung gwete ge yunki ya do ne akui agan sein wa na yago di ye. And dan o ne hode de question ne gan ne go ha keso. And I ne obi ho wa ne sa no ni ho na di honda. Na o ne ho wa yat dagwa ne sed wa ko wa na ne skanya dayo. And dan I di with what they know nya skada hando agwa ni go ha wade tino ha ne ka ye nyung gwetege yunki yan yad na igwa to ne sed wako wana na ne skanya tayo dāna to di ne atek tongwa ni go ha and dāna tsa ni ho yasi ne sungwa di sai na hoi hawan ja ke diun sa ha go nan dan su na ha to no ha ju kok takwa tsa no tok nak di sai na ya de to tok takwa when the day ni was so ne de do ho sa ti ha di ne kana wan kosa and na ya sungwa das yosu ne jongo hiome ne sungwa we ne ane ada te wahte and I did what do sonia to ason sungwa na wankwa and then I did with what they know nya skada hendo agwa ne go ha de tina ha ne gain hage hanage ne sungwa ti sai dane to di ne te sungwa ne go ha dane to ni ne ga wakati hot kwenya de kana he ta onke ne dana onke ne iki hok vi hok dan sa o dan waki ha. So that was our Thanksgiving address, and it's really short version. I remember as a child, sitting through 45 minutes of our elders giving thanks to all of the things that the Creator has given us. So just briefly, we thank the people that are here, that you're all here and well, and then we thank the Mother Earth, all the things that she brought to us and still doing her duty, and that we thank the medicines, the plants, the trees, the fruits and the berries, and we go on to the animals, on the four-legged, the ones that fly, and those that are in the waters. Like just briefly, we thank the waters, we thank the winds, and we talk about the winds. We're thankful for the soft winds, and we know like what we're dealing with today, with the winds coming our way, and we're kind of fortunate that it is dangerous for our people, but we know how strong the winds can be, and we don't see them strong winds like they can. So we always give thanks for the soft winds that are coming our way. We give thanks to what we call the sky people, and we call the thunders our grandfather. We call our son, the sun, our elder brother, the sun, our grandmother moon, and our grandmothers the stars. And we've lost a lot of the knowledge of the stars, but we still do some of our ceremonies going by the stars and the moons. So we give thanks that they're still doing their duties. We also ask, when the Creator came back and was looking over, he saw that the many dangers that were out there for the people, and he asked these four protectors to watch over them as they walk about on earth. And then he also, with the coming of our white brothers 200 years ago, he sent a message down to one of our leaders, and he gave us instructions as to how do we keep being who we are as a people, and that's continue your language, your ceremonies, your songs, your dances, your language, and our ways as much as we can, because we know all these things that our white brother has brought to us, but might take us away as to who we are. So that was the last instructions from the Creator from some 200 years ago. And amongst those things was some prophecies. And those prophecies are what we're seeing now. Things like trees dying. We see the water burn, the fire on the water. And those things we've seen. We've seen those things. And there's still a lot of things that have been prophesied that are coming, that we're seeing them. When my mother and grandmothers were talking about these things, they were talking about things that were going to happen, but now we're seeing a lot of these things, these prophecies that are coming. So we knew there was going to be change. And how we address, basically it's climate change. How do we address that? How do we deal? We're not going to be dealing with this, but our children are going to be right in the midst of that. However fast that happens, who knows? So it's a lot of things. It then depends on leaders. It depends on leaders to guide their people as to how do we go into this? What's going to happen? How do we prepare? How do we endure what's coming forward in the future? So as a leader, one of your instructions are not to look at your generation or the next generation, but look into the future of the seventh generation and what impact your decisions today will have on that seventh generation. So that's when, as a leader, we're given that instructions to think about those things. How much of an impact your decisions today will affect the next generations. So I'm just honored to be here and thankful that having this time to share with you some of our teachings, and I just appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.